to attack by being flesh and blood, and they could have explained that it was preparing to invade Earth, and we've seen that it can't come to the right side up in its shadow form in season 3. But it's all left up to guessing since they don't mention any of this, not even in a throwaway line. Also, where are the Demogorgons? Where are the Demodogs, the Demobats? This is the final confrontation. Last time I checked, they live here. Maybe they read the script and said, screw this shit, we're out. The Duffers have come out to address this, saying Vecna wasn't expecting a sneak attack, but they're here somewhere. Buddy, you're the writer. The fuck you mean they're here somewhere? And how does Vecna not know about the plan? He used Will for seasons to spy on Hawkins. He figured it out during the confrontation with Hopper, and he read Eleven's mind in this same episode. How was he not expecting it?
I'm kind of retarded.
Also, how is Will not heavily injured after Vecna and the Mind Flayer's death? He was screaming in pain when the Demogorgon was on fire, and yet he's just fine when Vecna is decapitated?
Barely an inconvenience.
Wait, is the Mind Flayer even dead? We see the Mind Flayer particles fly out of the kids' mouths when they're freed. How does that work if the main body is dead?
Forget about it.
And speaking of the kids, it's never answered why Vecna needed 12 kids for the plan to work. And what about Vecna's plan? What exactly is it? We know he wants to meld the abyss with the earth, but for what purpose? Won't the impact of the planets kill everyone, including the Mind Flayer and himself? On a separate note, I was okay that Joyce killed Vecna, but it definitely should have been Will or Eleven since they suffered the most at his hands. And speaking of Joyce, she nor Hopper even acknowledged the entire show that they went to school with Henry Creel. It's just never brought up, and I shouldn't have to see or read about a spin-off play to know what the fuck is going on. What happened to Henry Creel's origin reveal? Why is the guy with the briefcase injured in the cavern? How did Henry find him? Why does he have the briefcase with the MacGuffin rock? What is the rock and how was it found? How does it connect to the Mind Flayer? How is it connected to the Mind Flayer if this flashback takes place before 11 even opened the portal to the Upside Down in the first place?
Well, it's funny you should, see, George, they're onto us!
And for that matter, why is this experience so scarring for Henry? It was so traumatic that he couldn't enter the Mind Cave. But why? It must be because the Mind Flayer infected him here. But that doesn't add up. He revealed that he wanted the Mind Flayer to take control and unleash his inner evil. Okay, so what is it then? We see Henry crying, so perhaps only now he finally came to terms with the fact that him becoming Vecna is what he wanted? This is a critical piece of understanding Vecna's motivations and origin, and the Duffers refuse to elaborate.
Wow, this is garbage.
Similarly, we got no clarification about what the Upside Down is nor how it works. Okay, it's a wormhole. Sure, nice retcon, guys. Why does it look like Hawkins? Do the demo creatures live there or in the abyss? Didn't the Mind Flayer live there originally? Why did it move to the abyss? What are the spores in the air? If